Last week here on the channel, I shared one of my favorite new tools for 2021 being VideoAsk. In this session, I want to share how to deploy VideoAsk on websites. Hello, I'm Smarty and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. What I'm going to share in this video is how to deploy this chatbot directly on a website using two methods. One is an embed method, and I'll use Groov in that example to put it on as a section on a page. The second method will head over to my real estate page and I'll show how to put it on KV Core's website as a widget, so when somebody visits the website, your face is there and start to talk to them when they engage. So if this is exciting, stay tuned. Let's dive into VideoAsk and I will show you how to deploy these two capabilities. Okay, over here on VideoAsk, it's very easy to access the code you're going to need to put them on those websites. So just like ManyChat, VideoAsk any flow could have code embedded on a website. So you need to decide what flow you're going to use on those web pages. For this example, I'm going to use rent to own as my example. I have a flow that qualifies renters to see if they will fit into a rent to own program that we're representing. It's going to ask them those questions. So I highlight the flow over here and I'm going to access the code. Now to keep things simple, as regards to the website for your real estate page, I wouldn't use the rent to own on that page, but I'm going to use the same code just to simplify this video for you here today. What I would do is I would create another flow in VideoAsk that's an overarching flow for your real estate page. Maybe a flow that welcomes the user to your website. You're welcoming them. And then maybe give them options. Do they want to get a market evaluation, shop for homes, contact you, and let them drive the conversation based on why they're visiting your web page. So consider that as a type of widget you'd put on the real estate page. But let's dive in and let me show you very quickly how this works. So on the rent to own, you have build is where you design the flows, make changes to the questions. You have connect other apps. There's apps like Calendly and Zapier. You can zap the data over to your CRM. And then right next to it's the share embed section. So go ahead and click on that. On the top, you have 4 different types of share methods. So link is a URL. So you could simply put that URL into a text message or an email. I'll use a shortener like Rebrandly to make a pretty URL, and then I'll send it out to a client, for example, for a video testimonial. You could also share it on social media. They have Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook that you could easily share to those social platforms. You have email, widgets, and embed at the very top as well. What I'm going to start with is the embed code. We're going to take my rent to own page over on Groov, and I'm going to put a section on that page, which is VideoAsk. So when somebody visits the page, VideoAsk in my videos will be the conversation starter right on the page. All I need to do is hit copy code right here and it gets copied. I'm now going to head over to Groov and I'm going to show you how this works. So over on Groov, I have a standard web page describing rent to own. And what I want to do is I want to put VideoAsk right underneath this section, this text section, asking them for details. What you need to do is come over here to the menu and you'll go to Elements and you're going to look for, towards the bottom, there's a section called Other, and you're going to look for this code embed section type. It's an element type. You're going to drag and drop it where you want it on the page. You then want to highlight that section, and when you highlight it, up in here you get menu choices, and you're going to hit the gear icon right to the far left. And then all you need to do is paste the code into the code section, hit save, and that's it. Now I have a VideoAsk section type right on my web page, so when somebody visits this, they can click the video start button, get started, and the VideoAsk is going to interact, and my videos will interact with them every step of the way, taking them step by step through the flow. Make sure you save, and you're going to hit publish, and come down here and say publish the website, so you have that website published, ready to go. That's as easy as it gets. Now the second method is the widget. Now the widget is going to be a circle or a box right on the website. So not an embedded section on the page, but a little widget. Just like ManyChat, you have a chat window on your website. So what I like to do is a couple things when I design them is, one, you can control the colors. So whatever color you pick, that's what the color band that's going to be around the box. So my corporate color is orange, so I'll make it an orange circle. You can decide whether it's dismissible. So do you want the person to be able to shut it off? I'd like to keep that unchecked so that my video is always on my web page. And then you could also position where is it on the page. So you could put it on the left side or the right side of the page. Now, because I have my chatbot on my website as well, the chatbot's over on the right side of the page. So if they want to just message me through chat marketing, the chatbot will do its thing on the right. But I may have a video welcome on the left side. So I'll go ahead and say make it left. You could also control the layout of the style of the widget. So you could make it a box. So it comes up as a box on the page, more of a taller rectangle, or this little widget here, which is just a little tiny widget. I tend to like this little box, so when they come to my web page, they can see me talking and then click and hear what I have to say. And again, this is where I'd welcome them to the page and see how I can serve them as a realtor. All you're going to do, just like the embed, is get the code, and you'll hit this copy button. So now you have the code copied. And then all we need to do is head over to KV Core and come down here to Web IDX. And on the Web IDX, you want to come down to your website and hit Edit Settings. In Edit Settings, you'll come all the way down. This is my website. And I'll come all the way down and look for the header section, which is the custom heading right here. And what you want to do for VideoAsk is, I have Facebook pixels on there as well, so I'll just move those down. I'm going to copy that VideoAsk code and hit save. So if I've done this right, if I head over to my website and I hit the refresh button, this is my real estate page with my chatbot on it. As I refresh the page, there's my VideoAsk, and I'll close this little chatbot widget right here on my website. So when I click on it,
Thanks for stopping by.
Now I have the interaction right on the page. How fantastic is that? So as always, I'm here to help you. If you have any questions at all, leave comments below. Also consider liking this so we can share the love across the YouTube world. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss another video. I'm here to help you thrive in this next decade, making it the best decade ever through the use of technology and marketing tips as realtors and investors.